lost my mind. I'm like, Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, honestly, in my heart, I was screaming Harry Potter. I didn't really find anywhere to continue Chinese dance. So I just joined their hip hop dance association and sort of like started from zero training for hip hop. At that moment, I made it my grand entrance.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Enigma podcast. This is the podcast where we dive deep into the world of creativity and explore the creative journeys of artists, creators, and writers. I'm your host, Diana, and joining us today is Ellis, a very talented actress and also performer. So could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Ellis Meng. I'm originally from China, and I've been living in the United States, Los Angeles, for 15 or 16 years. And I've been acting for the past more than a decade. Professionally, about 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, so you were born in a city in northeast China, right?
Yeah, a small city, northeastern China, very close to Japan. It's Japan and Korea. It's actually bordered with North Korea.
I see. And what is the first memory that comes to mind when you think of home? What associations do you have?
So, home to me actually means several different cities for me. Because like I said, I've lived in Los Angeles for 15, 16 years. So this is home for me now. I've built my own home here. I have my family here. But also my parents live in southern China. Guangzhou is the city. It's this big city close to Hong Kong. And I've lived there since middle school, high school, before I went to college, and I still go back there almost every year. So that's also home for me. I have my lifelong friends and lots of family there. That northeastern city called Dalian is like my hometown. I've lived there for 11 years. I was born there and moved away at 11. So when I think of that city, I remember a picture when I was maybe around 10. It's the last place I lived in when I was around that age. It's a very tall apartment complex, like 33 stories high. You don't see that here in Los Angeles. But it's very common in China. And I just remember going to school, coming home. It's very close to school. And I walked through, my parents worked in a university. That apartment complex is in the university, like on campus. And I would walk through the campus to my school and back home with my friends every day. I don't know, times are different. Back then, in the 90s, we just walked on our own like kids. And it's through the college campus, it's different.
Yeah, it seems like everything was different back then. Yeah,
yeah.
So nostalgic the way you describe it.
Yeah, that building was it's very old now. It was brand new when I moved in, and I got a chance to visit it last year. It was a complete surprise. I was just passing through that city, and somehow I stayed in that apartment. I was like, oh my God, everything is still how it was, like 30, almost 30 years ago. And it was really weird seeing the hallway, the yard downstairs where we used to play pretend, the little grocery store in the corner. It was a kind of a big surprise, very happy surprise for me.
Such beautiful memories. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. And you also have such a unique creative path because you did a lot of things: choir, also Chinese dance, and also hip hop. And what prompted each of those shifts?
I think I'm just I was born with love for music and performance. Always loved music since forever, since I was born. And choir is something very common in Chinese schools. It's like cheerleading here in the United States.
Ah, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so very naturally, I joined the school choir, and that's where I trained for singing. So my singing training is all choir training, and then I started learning Chinese dance in an after-school program in my primary school. Then later in middle school, I joined the school dance team, started training kind of semi-professionally. As for hip hop, it was after I completed high school. So in entire middle school, high school was Chinese training, Chinese dance training in school team. And then I graduated and moved to Hong Kong for college. The dance culture there is completely different. It's very hip hop heavy. I didn't really find anywhere to continue Chinese dance. So I just joined their hip hop dance association and sort of like started from zero training for hip hop. And honestly, I really fell in love with it. It's a very passionate dance form. I signed with a professional dance company before I graduated. So then I became a professional dancer in Hong Kong.
That's so cool. And you also started your journey as a stage performer, right?
I would say that's I started with being a dancer on stage.
And what is the biggest lesson that you learned from dancing in front of a live audience?
That the show must go on. Yeah, no matter what happens. What I brought from dance alone to what I do now on stage is now what I do on stage is musical theater in the United States. So there's singing, dance, and acting. And I'm with an ensemble of cast. We together we tell a story, and there's no cut back to one, take it again. When you're on stage, it's one take. If there's something happen, you make it work. I've had during a quick change, it was a dance theater production, and during a quick change, I couldn't make it. So I had to come out. I had to enter for the next scene later than everyone else. You at the moment you just have to improvise. That moment I made it my grand entrance, like spotlight on me, and I come in. But that's the fun of live theater, and there's unpredictable element in there every time, but that's exciting. It's different. That's a stage and screen is like very different, different artistic language. But stage, the exciting thing is we live the moment. We take the risks.
Yeah, you have to
work
be
with everyone.
Yeah, you have to be so brave to do that. And can you share any funny moments that happened when you had to improvise? So you mentioned one scene and maybe any other that you have in mind.
Honestly, this is not about myself. It's I just closed a musical theater show, Sweet Charity, 60 years anniversary at Jack's Theater, and during our closing show, our closing night, everybody's getting very comfortable at that point. You know, we all know each other. We know the show very well. Our actor who played the Italian film star, Vittorio, he's a great comedian. He this is a little anecdote. He kept messing up the order in the script. What he's supposed to order. So for the closing night, he's like, I'm just not gonna worry about it, and I'm gonna say something random and make it really long. And the actor who played the waiter said, yeah, just throw at me. I'll try my best to repeat it. That's the exchange. And I was the dancer in the background. We all have to pose in a like a fruit dance style pose in the background and keep a straight face. And he started improvise like, give me a I'm just going to paraphrase here. Give me a piece of bread cut into very small dices and small dices and cubes, and paired with some ham, something like that. Like very long, completely random, improvised on the spot. And the waiter said, "Okay, sure, sir. I'll give you some cucumber." He didn't get the whole thing. He just like I think he heard cubes and he said cucumber, and I was because that order went on for a long moment, and I was just in the back and really trying to keep my face straight, but I broke character. I was like chuckling in the back. I thought it was so funny, but it was a fun moment.
Yeah, and that's the magic of live performances. Yeah, they are all so unique. Yeah, this is why.
Yeah,
and
I saw the audience was also enjoying it. Our director was in the audience and he was laughing.
Yes, that's so cool. And you also pursued a graduate degree, right, in film studies in California.
Film production, not film
production. Ah, I see. And you have experience as a director, right?
Yes, I've directed several short films, web series that have won awards and screened at different festivals.
Yeah, that's so impressive. Could you please tell us more about that, about your director experience?
It's a different process from acting, and I did that for almost 8 years, but like really like focused on it for maybe three or 4 years. And I made several short films. Couple of them were aired on a TV program called Shorts TV. That's international TV program only broadcasting short films. And I have one or two short films streamed on Chinese website, like a platform, like a Chinese Netflix kind of thing. Yeah. And it's a long time ago. I can't remember, one or two screened at Cannes Film Festival. Yeah, and I'm in the process of writing a feature. Not rushing it at all. I'm just that's maybe my return to directing. So when in China, when the last year in high school, we need to sort of like decide what we want to major in college and prepare for a big exam, college entrance exam. And I naturally wanted to go for art, but there was this stigma in China where if you choose art, like acting, dancing, singing, all these or fine arts, these are considered alternative. Like you choose these when you don't have other options. It's an assumption that everybody wants to choose science, business, management, finance. And if you're bad at all these, then you choose arts or sports. And my parents are both scientists. They're like strongly against the idea of me choosing arts. So we had this big fight. In the end, directing, like filmmaking, film production, is a compromise, because in all the colleges in Hong Kong, all the universities in Hong Kong, the film production, the system in Hong Kong is a little different. So you don't have to go through a specific art program to study filmmaking. Whereas if in China, in mainland China, you would have to apply for art program, like quitting the science, the math stuff, and do an art program. So my parents found it acceptable socially for me to go study film production in Hong Kong, because I can stay in the same program with everyone else and still prove that I'm a good student. I got good grades. It's just my choice to go study film production. And that's what I did. And also to them, if I act, sing, or dance, that's not sustainable. You cannot feed yourself. You cannot put bread on your table. But film production, somehow, there's a little misconception. They thought it was like working in a TV station, maybe writing for reporters, that like journalism, maybe. So they agreed, and that was what I decided. And it's a middle ground where we came to, because otherwise I did later came to a breaking point with my parents when I wanted to stay in Hong Kong and stay as a professional dancer, because I was already dancing. I signed a dance company, and my parents were very against it. They were like, you have to go to the United States to get a master's degree in filmmaking. And we had a big fight then. There's this Asian parent stereotype. It's real. It's all true. It's not like outdated cliche. At least for my generation, we grew up with these Asian parents. They're like, you have to be a lawyer or a surgeon. Anything else is not that successful. So doing what I'm doing is definitely not ideal for my parents. But I give them credit for accepting it later on in our lives. But I'm the weird child in mainland China that knew what I wanted to do very early on. So I insisted.
It's like you were destined to do that, and you knew it from the very start.
Yeah, and I knew what brings me joy.
And you've mentioned Chinese cinematography, right? And what is one major difference that you've noticed, for example, in the directing style in the US and in China? What's different about the directing styles?
To be honest, I I didn't work in China a lot. I worked on just a few Chinese productions. I mean, I can count in one hand. So I definitely can't generalize the entire industry in China from my personal experience. So I can just talk from my experience. The Chinese sets that I worked on, they're smaller in scales. Chinese society is heavily based on, not based on, like influenced by interpersonal connections. The sets you can see on a Chinese set, everything's managed in a very direct and flexible way. For example, the director can jump in, be a background in any scene, any moment. It's very flexible. Even producer can jump in to be a AD. It's very collaborative. Sometimes it can get muddied and be a little chaotic. And on the other hand, in the US, especially LA, everything is very structured. Every big production is union. So these unions are monitoring everything with a clear system, rules, and protections. Everybody understands their roles. Everybody has their specific responsibilities. It's clear. It's simple. Just personally, I like it better because my brain operates much better with clear expectation and process, like written down. Like, this is what I do. I'm an actor. I know where I should be the holding area. This is where I should be on camera. You know, what's stated on my contract. That's how I operate. But yeah, that's the difference. That it's from my observation.
Yeah, I'm on the same page here.
I know a lot of people. It can feel rigid. You don't have the flexibility when you need, and you have to go through a lot of process that slows down the production. And if this is in China, it would be done in like maybe 2 hours.
And can you share any favorite directors that you really admire?
Director. There are a lot of them. I don't. I'm not specifically attached to any one celebrity, director, or actor. Anybody. So I'm more project oriented. So like this one film, I'm a huge fan. But it's a collective thing. Like I like everything about this film. Doesn't mean I would probably go follow this director or this actor.
And can you share then any favorite movies or TV series that you really like?
Oh, I'm a film person. I love movie, and there's a couple films that I really like. I really okay. So being a dancer, singer, and everything, do musical theater. One of my favorite all-time favorite is Chicago. Love it. Vaudeville turned into a cinema spectacle, and I always have this problem with movie musicals. When people just started singing, break out into a song, it works on stage, but oftentimes doesn't work on screen because screen is like, okay, this is just my understanding for films. It's peeking into other people's real life. and when you suddenly break into singing and dancing, a big dance number on the street, say, that's not real life. But Chicago made it work. The whole thing, the whole movie is high concept. The like visual style. You transition between real life to stage performance with stage lighting, seamlessly, and that's what I enjoy so much. I watched that movie so many times, and I love it. And yeah, so that's my all-time favorite. There's some other movies that I really love as well. Some indie movies like Mr. Nobody. I think not many people know that movie. Under the Tuscan Sun, indie rom-com. And I've heard like other people like really hate it, but I love it. Maybe some recent movies. Well, I loved some commercial movies, big blockbusters. James Cameron's like Titanic, Avatar. I love it. For whatever reason, just big commercial movies. I like it. And I don't know if it's not my favorite movie, but I like it.
And if you were given a choice, for example, to get a leading role in an indie movie and in a blockbuster movie, what would you choose?
Lead role? Is that the question? Lead role in either indie movie or blockbuster?
Yeah, if you were given a choice, to choose between these two.
If I have to choose, I'll probably choose blockbuster. At this moment for myself, I would choose. Indie is artistic pursuit. That's probably what my heart wants to do the most. But if I do, like, just realistically speaking, if I have a chance to be the lead in a blockbuster movie, say like with Steven Spielberg, I'm gonna take it. When will I get another chance to work with this legendary director, right? And if I get this opportunity, I'm sure there will be more indie films waiting for me down the road.
Yeah, that's right. There's a smart move. Yeah. And you mentioned that you are a huge fan of comedy. And can you share any maybe comedic idols that you admire? And what makes you genuinely laugh?
My entry point into comedy is actually improv. So improv is different from the mainstream comedy, not sitcom or stand-up comic. Improv is kind of underground. It's community-based, like a training ground. So honestly, my comedy idols are not the famous ones, not the famous actors, celebrities, or stand-up comics. I love a lot of them, but they're not my idols. My idols are improvisers, community builders, and teachers who provide access for us and who really touched my life. My first improv teacher, Jim Neeb, he's a great acting teacher. He's the one who introduced me to improv. Honestly, without him, I will not ever touch improv because it scared me a lot. And then there's Jake Jabor, who owns We Improv, a small indie improv theater in LA. He is a really generous community builder and an excellent teacher. He taught me so much. I I have to credit to him for me continuing comedy after I completed the program at UCB. If it was not for him and his theater, I would just like, okay, I finished the program. I'm good. I don't find the passion after that. And then a recent teacher I met, Chase Rosenberg from the Groundlings. He's such a captivating performer, and he brought me so much clarity. I'm very grateful for meeting him and taking his classes, and he helped me know myself better. Yeah. So yeah, these are my comedy idols.
And as for another question, it belongs to the category of one-ones. If you could have lunch with any movie, game, or book character, who would it be and why?
You know what? It used to be Wu Zetian. She was the only empress in ancient Chinese history. The only woman who made it, into the emperor's chair. She really crowned herself like as the emperor. But now I don't think so. I don't care that much. Like, what I know about her is enough. Book, or I don't know, if I want to have lunch with someone in the past or in the fiction, anybody, I don't know. I think I would love to have lunch with my late grandpa. We lost him a while ago, more than 10 years ago. I just would love to update him with everything that happened after he passed, introduce him to his great-grandchildren, show him how our family grew, and show him how much China changed. But my grandpa also was very close to me. He's on my maternal side. My maternal grandparents helped raise me. So growing up, I've always been very close to them.
But it also feels so special to have such people in your life, because you, when they pass away, you feel a lot of pain and you go through this grief. But it means that you love them so much that this grief is the price for this love that you had for them. So in the sort of way it feels, like that. And now, we'll go to the section with the questions from viewers. So the first one is, if you had to choreograph something, what song would you pick and why?
There's so many things I want to choreograph. So my next dance project is K-pop Demon Hunters stage dance number. I'm in a dance company. We have weekly shows, and every month we have a big stage show. And every summer we bring we have a cosplay themed stage show. That's what I want to do for that show specifically. So my life is heavily K-pop Demon Hunters coded right now, because that film is so popular in the US. I've been cosplaying Rumi, specifically the lead vocalist, a lot. And I not just cosplay, I also perform as Rumi for kids at parties, events, and I also make contents for social media as Rumi, this persona. It's been a blast. I really enjoy it, and I want to bring this on stage. This whole thing, like a K-pop Demon Hunter story where the Huntrix trio have a show like maybe Golden or How It's Done. I love How It's Done, but Golden is more iconic. I'm choosing between two numbers, and then how demons come and they have this demons taking over, like being up. What's the word? I can't remember the word, but the demons take over their bodies. So the dancers will have a chance to do the iconic Huntrix dance, and also that's what excites me. So there's a little mashup. And that's the thing I'm working on now.
And what do you think about this movie in general? Because different people, they have various opinions about it. Some people hate it, some people just obsessed with it. What do you think about it, about this movie?
I haven't met anyone who hated it, but I've met so many people just don't give a, they just don't care. They haven't seen it because it's animation. It's not everybody's go-to movie, But everybody who saw it, either they think the movie is just okay, or they love the movie, but everybody loves the songs. And I agree. I think what makes this movie successful is the music. Honestly, when I first saw it on Netflix, I saw the title, K-pop Demon Hunters. What a stupid name. What is it? It's just like, it feels so stupid, and I just didn't want to click on it until I started getting requests to play the characters. Because I have to credit to Los Angeles entertainment industry as a whole. Employers, producers, they're trying to be accurate to the race, the specific ethnicity in this movie. They want to cast race accurate. So they specifically looking for Asian performers to embody these characters. That's when I start to take it seriously. I'm like, maybe I should see this movie. So I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, it's actually a good movie. I wasn't impressed in a way like, whoa, great movie. Not like Chicago, like I loved it, but I certainly was singing, humming to all the songs for the days after. And I watched with my kids. I have 2 kids. They loved it. To this day, they still ask to listen to the songs in car ride. The kids really love this movie. Being East Asian, I'm very happy to see this on the big screen and being recognized the way it does now, like winning Oscar. Even though I'm not Korean, I still get emotional because I feel how they feel. They're from such a small country and their culture is getting such a big recognition now. I'm happy for them. And I have to say, what their success is boosting my career as well. Just I benefit from their success. So I'm grateful for their success. I'm just very happy for this whole thing.
Yeah, I also enjoyed watching it. And are you a K-pop fan, by the way?
I'm a pop fan. I like pop songs. I like K-pop. I'm not specifically like K-pop.
Into specific artist, you mean? You just love it in general?
Music-wise, just like all pop songs.
I see.
Yeah, different genres, like in terms of pop, jazz, music theater, classic. I'm a pop song fan, pop music fan. Yeah.
I see. So now let's go to another question from a viewer. Who is your dream co-star and what city would you want it filmed in?
Dream co-star. The first actor that come into mind is Daniel Radcliffe.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a scene with him together once. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. When I saw him, I didn't even know I was in the scene with him because I was just there for one day. And I was filling in for someone. They were recasting and they just I was cast very last minute. They're like, that we need this actor. And okay, I'm available. I'm in. Makeup, hair, costume ready. I got on set and he walked on set. I'm like, I lost my mind. I'm like, Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, honestly, in my heart, I was screaming Harry Potter. But I knew I was professional enough to not scream that and not to ask for a photo on set. But for that day, we were only shooting his shot. For the reverse side, they were shooting another day. And because I was just filling in that one day, and when they checked my availability for the other day, there was a lot of unfortunate accident for that scene, for filming that scene. It's for Miracle Workers, second season, I think. I can't remember season 2 or season 3. Just one episode. And when they flipped the camera for the other side, I wasn't available that day. It was just they had to recast a couple times. So I was unfortunately not in the scene. I mean, my back was probably in the scene, but not in that. I worked that one day and only my back was in the scene. And I would love to work with him again, really work with him in a scene where we have equal screen time, carry the same story, where I can talk to him as a peer, and I would love to tell him what Harry Potter means to me, because I grew up with this world, this wizarding world. I was in a boarding school. I read one book a year. I grew up with Harry. I mean, I think we're about the same age. I mean, not the character, but Daniel. I know he must have heard this a million times. But this is also coming from actor peer. And I just see that as very magical from my childhood. Not just childhood, I grew up with it, so into my adulthood. This dream coming into my real life, and I can see him. I think he's an excellent actor. He won Tony last year, and he's still in TV and film. I admire for what he does, and it's on so many different aspects, and I want to meet him. Not to meet Harry Potter. I want to meet this actor who played Harry Potter, and also meet him as an actor.
Yeah, I really fingers crossed that you'll get a chance to work with him, because
probably,
he's such an icon.
He's an icon. He's a very nice person. He keeps doing this. He's in this for the long run. He's on stage, on screen, and I also see myself do this in the long term.
And what's your favorite Harry Potter movie, by the way? What's your favorite part?
Favorite Harry Potter movie is the first movie and the last movie. The first movie created the world. Chris Columbus created this wizarding world, and it brings everybody into, and it just sets the foundation for all the other movies. And he has a talent in creating magical world and working with kids. It was magical, and the music, John Williams' music is wonderful. And the last movie is just, it's a blockbuster level. It's iconic. It's emotional. We lost so many beloved characters. Right in the movie opens with Dobby passing. I still cry every time I watch that scene. We lost, in the Battle of Hogwarts, we lost so many, like Lupin. I thank God we never lost Hagrid, or I'm gonna really cry my eyes out. Yeah, it was epic. That movie is epic.
Yeah, I really like the third part. The Prison of Azkaban.
Oh, the third one.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. I really love the book, and also the film adaptation. Yeah, because
is it the time traveling?
Yeah, with the time travel.
Yeah, the time travel is very smart.
I really enjoy it.
Also like the second one, both book and movie, and also the fourth one. I thought the fourth one had a very accurate and very accurate recreation of the Tri-Wizard tournament. The final maze. It was very well made, and how Voldemort came back to life. That battle there was very directly like brought words on page to the screen.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
I was very into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Cedric. Cedric and his death is just...
That's tragic. I loved Ralph Fiennes' portrayal of Voldemort. Terrifying.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, so now we are done with the questions, but as the final part of our podcast, we'll play a game called This or That. So I'll give you two variants, and you have to choose one of them quite quickly. Acting for the stage or acting for the camera?
Camera.
Playing an immigrant mother or a lead in a rom-com?
Oh, gosh. Leading rom-com. I haven't had that one yet, so I want that.
Being directed by someone else or directing yourself?
Being directed by someone else. Directing myself is too hard.
A scripted scene with perfect dialogue or a scene where you improvise?
Oh, wow. Improvise, I think. Yeah, improvise. I don't know. I like both.
Did you have any funny moments when you improvised, for example, for the movie? We've discussed the moments for the live performance, but not for the movies. Did you have any moments like that?
Not really funny moments. The last movie I worked on is a drama, Topspin, where I played an immigrant mother. And a lot of scenes, director want us to go free off page, just like improvise as mother and son. And a lot of improvisation, and playing an immigrant mother is not difficult for me. This character is very true, very close to people my age, from my culture. Everybody from our background, from this same background, knows someone like this. They're usually not the protagonist, but they shape the protagonist's world. The mother. And I'm an immigrant. I'm a Chinese immigrant. I'm a mom. So I just reach from my personal life to play this character. My improvisation is from a mother's point of view, from a first generation Chinese immigrant's point of view. It's all very true, very grounded in real life. Sometimes it can be like really like piercing to the kids' perspective. So it wasn't funny. It was just like, ouch. Like things Asian parents still say sometimes. I did this for a couple movies that I played immigrant mother when the director asked us to go off the page. And often when camera cuts, it was crew members, because a lot of crew members, they're also immigrants from same backgrounds, from same time, and they would come to me like, "Oh my God, you sounded just like my mom."
And have you watched Everything Everywhere All at Once? Have you watched
Yes.
it? Yeah. It's one of my favorite ones.
I love it. It's so silly, funny, and emotional all at once. I mean, same topic, same theme. You can tell it a million different ways. I never thought they could tell it that way. It was so good. I never thought I could see Michelle Yeoh and Jamie Lee Curtis doing silly comedy like that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it always makes me cry. I don't know why, but it just hits me in the gut. I just...
Because the emotion is universal. That relationship is in every family. How do I say? Like it's real to every mother-daughter relationship, and I laughed so much and I cried a lot. It's a brilliant movie.
Yeah, especially at the last scene when when the daughter tries to fight, but the mother just spreads her arms and she wants to hug her. I just cry every time I watch this scene. It's so emotional.
Yeah, it's different when in any other movie you might see at the end, the mother hugs the daughter. In an East Asian family, that's very rare. We don't hug. The expression of love is very restricted. So that would, in any movie, that would be like a big emotional moment. But what makes them different is it's such high concept, and the scene is just so ridiculous. It's not in a real life. They're fighting for jumping through between universes. I'm like, I take it seriously, but also I can't take it seriously. The emotion is so real, so serious, and it's just like, I don't know. I never thought I could see a movie like this. I never thought I could experience all these emotions all at once. It was really like everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
And I also loved how they showed the concept of multiverses. And I am a big fan of quantum immortality theory. So to see that on screen, how they made it was just mind-blowing. And I really love the cinematography and everything. It was so cool.
Yeah, it's also very well cast.
Yeah.
Ji Hui Kwan was great for that role.
Yeah, I agree. So let's go back to our game. The energy of Los Angeles or the pace of Guangzhou?
Oh. The energy of LA or pace of Guangzhou?
Yeah. If you have to choose between these two settings.
They're kind of similar. LA, I guess.
Playing a character who is exactly like you or playing someone completely unrecognizable?
I would like to blend these, like someone that's like me, find something that's in me to play a character. But if I have to choose between someone's very close to me or someone that's completely not me, I would choose someone close to me. Even if I'm playing Rumi, completely fictional pop star, I still bring myself to her. I dance, I sing, find the similarities.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, night owl all the way. I can't get up early.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of creative people, they are night owls. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're all the same. History or future?
Sorry, say that again?
History or future?
History or future? I love history. I like history. Like read about history and watch historical epics. Yeah. Why I wanted to have a lunch with Wu Zetian.
Yeah, I knew that you would choose this one here because of the previous. Filming in a studio or on location?
Studio. I love location. It's very variation. It's interesting, often fun. Studio is just because it's more comfortable. Yeah, but it's not a clear preference. I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting old. So I I want to feel comfortable where there's AC, water, phones, reception, and a clean bathroom. On location can be anywhere. It could be in the wild, in the forest where there's no phone reception, no electricity, no clean bathrooms. So yeah, I'd say if I have to pick one, like in general, in the studio, safer.
And before we wrap up, do you have any exciting announcements, maybe about any upcoming shows that you have or movies?
Not any big project that I'm working on. I'm writing, but I don't have like a clear timeline when this thing is going to come out. I'm writing a stage one-woman show and also the feature film. But I'm writing a lot. I'm also writing short contents that's just on my social media. So like continuous productions where people can see me and we can connect is on my social media. I keep having, K-pop Demon Hunters themed short contents coming out. Of course, we're also going to produce other contents, mostly comedy.
Yeah, I'll share all your social media platforms in the comments so people would be tuned, with all the news that you have. And thank you so much for joining me today in this episode of Enigma podcast. I had a really great time talking to you. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscribing, also giving this video a like and leaving us a comment about your thoughts on this episode. And until then, keep exploring, keep creating, keep shining, and we'll see you next time. And would you love to say anything in your native language?
谢谢大家。可以关注如果你听得懂的话，可以来关注我。我在小红书、Instagram、TikTok 都有我的 content。Okay, thank you everyone. Comment, like, share, subscribe.
Thank you for watching this video, and bye bye. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye.